Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the UTLR Live Studios. It is your main man on the mic, UTLR Storm, and beside me here shortly will be the one and only Bad News Ducky. We appreciate y'all being here this evening. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I already see INF in the chat as always, and thank you to everybody else in the chat. Rock NASCAR, hopefully you're already in the chat and up and going this evening. It's going to be a great one here this evening with the UTLR Xfinity Series. What a way to start this season off, and just another race that is going to be on the books for this evening. Coming off of a wild, I don't even know how to explain what just took place last night, guys. We had a closest finish in NASCAR history in this league. It was at Auto Club. If you remember back to season 5, if you were a part of that, or if you remember us posting it to the social media sites, back in season 5, we had a four wide battle coming to the line. I was even a part of it until I got wrecked off of turn 2 on the last lap. Not holding a judge against Mole at all, none whatsoever. But we were four wide, we were five wide coming off turn 2, and ended up I got wrecked, and then four wide coming to the line, being the closest finish in the league history at 1/10 of a second. Last night it was a true battle, and that was the last clip that you just saw in that video. It is now 5/1000ths of a second. Thank you to SP and Flash duking it out, side by side racing to the line, and SP edging out Flash to become the winner of last night's Cup Series race at New Hampshire. So history continues to take place here in UTLR, and we are excited. I'm excited as owner to be a part of that. Um, so we're going to go over the lineup real quick, and then we're going to take a quick break because I've got to go into the party with the drivers real quick and let them know about something. So we're going to go over the lineup real quick with you. Go hop in there. I'll be on the right back, and then we're going to get right into it. So different way of doing things tonight, but just bear with us. So, starting with the lineup here this evening, starting in first is Deport Eddie with his first pole in his career here in UTLR. It comes here in the Xfinity Series. So, Deport on the pole with a time of a 29.472 at Darlington. By the way, did I not mention we were at Darlington? The lady in black. So, welcome to Darlington. CCD and INF is starting with a time of a 29.153 in that number 66 Toyota. Starting third in the number 1 Chevrolet is LRS. Starting fourth in the number 07 Chevrolet is Morton HD. Starting fifth in the number 44 Chevrolet is SP. Starting sixth in the number 68 Chevrolet is Dusty Stud. Starting seventh in the number 22 Ford, it is Flash. Starting eighth in the number 39 Chevrolet is Dr. Clater. Starting ninth in the number 4 Ford is R. Denny. Starting 10th in the number 20 Toyota is Lowbroke. Starting 11th in the number 54 Toyota is Drake. Starting 12th is the number 10 Chevrolet of Ham Wallet. And rounding out the field in our 13th and final position tonight is the number 08 Chevrolet of Mr. J. So that is your starting lineup for this evening. These drivers are decked out in throwback schemes. It's not a throwback race. We've already had our throwback race back in Kansas. Yes, I know, weird throwback, but we did it. So some drivers do have throwbacks ready for tonight. Some are just going to run casual because it's not technically a throwback race. But it's been a wild week. Like I said, we had a great race side by side. Not to mention, let's not forget about real quick the Cup Series, but let's also take a look back on Tuesday night that y'all saw in the clips before the stream here. Y'all saw INF and SP go side by side coming out of the final corner at Canadian Tire. Or, sorry, no, Mid-Ohio. Sorry, Mid-Ohio. So, Mid-Ohio on Tuesday night was a side by side finish. I cannot speak. INF came off ahead of SP off the final corner and edged SP to the line at Mid-Ohio. And then you come out with the closest finish in UTLR history at New Hampshire last night. So, what's in store for tonight at Darlington? Who knows? It's going to be a wild one, but we're going to take a quick break. Be right back, and we will have Ducky and myself in the booth ready to call tonight's race here from Darlington International Raceway. Thank you. What is up, guys? And we are back with y'all. And I do now have Ducky right beside me. Ducky, what is up, my man?
Anita Maxween.
Yeah, good God.
Anita
No.
Maxween.
Max win? Damn you.
So we got a little fussy pot with us tonight.
Oh, hey, we gonna have a. Gonna be able to choose a winner tonight, or
Little fussy butt. Here, Andy. You're 5 months old and don't understand a word I'm saying, but let's pick a winner. Well, you're looking at the phone very intently. There you go, pick one. Who you pick? I know you'll point to something. Oh, 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 she picked
okay.
I and F.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good little
yeah,
pick. I like it.
it's okay.
Well, we are, like I
No
said
need to
earlier,
cry.
we are at Darlington tonight,
And now
guys. It's going
she's
to be very
picking Clater
chill.
again.
I love it.
Here, let's do this.
This is a unique race for the guys. This evening, I was in there letting them know. I'll let y'all know as well. Southern Jewel 100 here at Darlington. These guys may have some throwbacks, like I was saying. But the cool part is that the winner of tonight's race gets a diecast of their choosing from our one and only Ham Wallet. So he is the sponsor for this race. Uh, Talking about sponsors, let's shout out the Xbox One esports racing community for a job well done throughout the community, throughout UTLR, and as they are our primary sponsor for the season. Oh crap! I forgot about my food. Sorry guys, y'all know how it is. It's chill night. I'm gonna grab my food real quick.
I'll do my best to keep everyone entertained. And here's what I'll do for y'all. I'll go over the lineup real quick. We got Deport getting the pole with a 29.472. INF will be on his outside, 29.513. LRS starting third, 29.603. CCD and Morton, 29.61. SP with a 29 Rey Mysterio, that would be a 29.619. Dusty Stud, 29.628. Flash Champ, who should have a very good race, 29.679. Clater, 29.727. R. Denny, 29.933. King of the Vikings, Lodebrock, 30.102. Drake, 30.104. Ham Wallet, 30.161. And here comes Mr. J, 30.248.
Coming from the rear.
Starting shotgun, son. He ain't afraid of nothing. No fear.
No. It's gonna be a good little race here. Darlington is a very unique track, I will say. You got uh, a very
Tis
different
my
turn.
favorite track.
Yeah, very different 1 and 2 versus 3 and 4 on this 1.3 mile oval. Ducky, you want to kind of talk about the track layout, how it kind of races versus each other in the corners?
Yeah, I love it. So especially on racing games here, even in real life, hard pass, hard pass. Always hard to pass. You want, most people make their moves in 3 and 4 when they dive it in and hope that you can't get a run on their outside. 1 and 2, I've pretty much I feel like I'm one of the fastest people at Darlington within this league. I think I've proven that. I think I've got a few poles here. Very good finishes. I've won a few. Um, 1 and 2, what I like to do is kind of let off the gas for just a second, not even really a full second, and then you can gas it up. It should bring you up close to the wall, and then by the end of the turn, you're coming back down, or you're staying up against the wall. If you miss that, you're going to hit a little spot, and it's going to send you to the left real quick. Um, then you bring it down the back stretch, come into 3 and 4. People like to take it differently. Me personally, I like to try to enter it as high as I can. Um, let off, maybe use a little bit of braking, get it down to that dotted line, come back up, and you're sailing home. It's a beautiful track. I really hope to get here in real life one day. I was offered an opportunity when Chris Buescher drove the 34. And I don't know if y'all remember that. He had the throwback. It was brown, kind of gold, a little bit. I
Oh
think it was a
yeah.
throwback. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I don't
Had the
remember the sponsor, but
opportunity. It was Love's.
okay.
I had the opportunity to sit on the pit box. There was just some weather that week, and I was a little younger, so my mom would not let me go, sadly.
Aw.
Um, but the offer has came back around, so we'll see what we can get this year. Shout out Chris Buescher, my uncle Steve, and my cousin Emma. Thank y'all. Um, but I really would love to do that. Like, if I'm a race fan and like I'm a diehard race fan, I've been lucky enough to go to Dega. I live at Bristol, and I just want to round it out at Darlington. It's like my favorite all time. I love that place so much.
Well, then you and me kind of vary in kind of similarity because just last year I got to make my first trip to Talladega, and I don't think I've ever like I've always heard how big of a party it is. Granted, I was only there for the race day, but I've never seen a track that big. Like
And it's crazy,
it took me
isn't
like
it? Like, I
15
remember,
it took me 15 minutes to get because me and my dad and his dad we were in the garage area, and I still wanted to go to the haulers, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do some shopping before the race. They had me go from the infield to the haulers alone was just a 15-minute trip. So
yeah,
that was
Talladega's huge. I was lucky enough to kind of sit at the start finish line the year Chase Elliott won it in his Little Caesar scheme. Um, it was crazy because once you walk in, like from the grandstands, you're like, oh my god.
yeah, you're looking up, and then you go
Yeah,
up
you're
into the
like,
stands, and then the whole track is like a bowl. You're
and
looking
then
down.
I don't know about you, but me, it was walking in to get to my seats.
Uh huh.
It was like, wow, this is Dale's last win was here, this
Mm-hmm.
place. Carl flipped here. Dale Jr. 4 in
Like
a row here.
I don't know why
Like
I felt my
everything.
breath, like my
Yeah.
chest got heavy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I know if I go to Darlington, I'm going to be like, well, good Lord, all the history it has there.
Dude,
And it
I
being my favorite track.
I went there the year before last to Darlington for the first time. Very beautiful track. Uh, very different. So
Yeah, we got to get you down to Bristol, though, because as big as you saw Talladega, when you come into Bristol, and I'll have to get you to like walk through the tunnel. Luckily, my dad like works as an EMT there,
oh
so if I
good.
can, we're gonna get you through the tunnel. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
God! You walk
Here
out
we
that
go.
tunnel and you're like, holy cow!
Well, we got that, guys. We are ready and set to take the green flag here in Darlington, the Southern
I
Jewel
would
1
like
pit
to
lane.
know who some of these schemes are. That's something I would like to know. Um,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
unfortunately.
with that 44 is a Hot Wheels car. That's just an assumption. I do not know the 00. Or is that an 88?
Uh, it's gonna be 88. Well, no, there's not an 88 in here.
That 00 is definitely LRS. Has to be. Alright.
The rest we got the one, we got the 66. Let's see which one
No,
we're
LRS
looking
is
at.
the one. What was I thinking? Brother, I don't know what that number is. I'm gonna be
We got
completely honest
Claytor
with
and
you.
a Dale Earnhardt scheme.
Oh, was that a Mark Martin? That's a very well done Mark Martin one.
Yes, by Wormy.
Yep.
He had
Whoever's
that
in
one last
third, I
week.
don't know what number that is. Oh, it's Dusty Stud. No wonder. I
Oh, Dusty's in the
can't.
68.
Oh, well, he has very terrible font usage.
Oh, I see
Um,
it now. Okay, yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it. But we do have a pass for the lead going here. Is Flash really going to try this?
He's look. He thought
No,
about it.
no, he knows what to do. He set him up.
That INF and that bright pink and yellow.
Is that no
Yep.
bomb?
Yep. Jesus. I want to shout out to Dusty Stud on his scheme may not be the best on as far as fonts go, but shout out to him for providing our onboard coverage tonight.
INF kind of pinching him. Deport up a little bit. Dusty Stud's going to put him in the wall if he ain't careful.
Here comes Flash underneath him. And it's now a 4-car little trolley here.
Yeah, and what was Dusty doing there?
Got too high off the wall. 2x2. They're going to let
The
INF
thing with
just set
Flash is
sail.
he's not too aggressive. And I mean, he didn't even do anything there. Dusty just kind of put himself in the wall. That's wild. Oh,
Oh,
there goes
there goes
Flash.
Flash.
Compliment the guy. Just
Oh, INF.
did
INF dipping
INF
down
flag
to the
out?
pits. Now he's pitting.
You shouldn't have to pit the first stage, I don't think.
Well, we're on time 3 where?
Oh, that is true.
Yep, they will have to
Even
pit.
then, I'd still run that
Well,
bad boy out a little bit longer.
it's going to be close. Dusty Stud's on 14 laps of fuel, going into 13 with 14 to go, or with 15 to go, sorry. Yeah,
I mean,
he's about a lap and a half short.
that's easy to save here. I don't know. Maybe INF just has something we don't know yet. We'll see how the strategies work out. Times three. I'm the one that made the schedule, and I forgot this was times three. So there you go.
That explains it. And honestly, I'm glad they remembered because they've been forgetting whenever it's times 3. If I don't mention it, and I didn't mention it. I'm glad they said something, or I'm glad they remembered.
Well, Deport's kind of settled out front now that INF had to go pit there. So we'll see. Me, I would probably go tire conservation, fuel conservation. I don't think I would try to pit unless I had to, for sure.
We got 13 to go here in stage 1 here. Flash making a move or trying to set who's that? Dusty up for that second position.
I can't tell if my daughter wants to cry
And
or
here
if she's
comes our
fine.
second pit stop. And a couple are coming. Denny is coming in. Looks like LRS came in. Yes, LRS is in. Denny's in. INF came in a couple laps to go. So we're seeing people already hitting pit road. Got a little 3-car tandem here for the lead. Flash coming underneath Dusty for that second position.
Flash
So
likes to ride it out as long as he can, so we'll see what he does.
I'm kind of watching every lap, see if we're going to get anybody new coming in. And there goes Dusty down the pit road.
I mean, if we're that close on fuel, is tires that bad? Because here goes Deport.
Dusty is already in the 30s and 40s on his right side.
Good Lord.
So yeah, they're cooking these tires. And here comes Flash
I
down
mean,
pit
this
road.
place is hard on tires, but
Well, and I will say, you gotta watch pit road entry because pit road entry is also hard to get onto. Talking about things being hard, it's pit road and tires. Pit road's a very hard right or left-hand turn. If you're not careful, you will overshoot it easily.
yeah, you will. Flash went down pit road. Let's see. I'm sure Clater backed off as far as he could to try to make it because
Yeah, they're taking
he's
right
really
sides
good at
only.
tire conservation.
Here comes Deeport in. Dusty took right sides only. Trying to see who else I'm going to give the lead to. It might be later, maybe.
Well, you said Flash came in, right?
Yes.
And then so did Deport.
Yes.
All right, Deport's in. You said Denny already went in. Drake's out. Drake's out there.
Yeah, Drake
He's
and
fighting with
Clater.
Clater. Did SP stay out? He doing some
I
SP
think
type
it's.
thing?
I
I think it's
it's
Lodebrook,
Clater.
SP, Clater,
That's what I'm thinking.
um,
Because I'm looking on Dusty's
Drake.
map and they're going in turn 3 right now. So yeah, that's got to be Lowbrook as leader.
He did a pretty good job. I know what scheme he went for there.
Is that the Carl Edwards?
I think so. I think that's the Carl Edwards Stanley Tools one.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, SP's saving a lot right there as Clater caught the back end of them going in turn 1 there. Lowbrook out front, SP second, Clater third, and Drake rounding out the top 4. Here comes
There went
SP down.
somebody to the inside. Yeah. I couldn't see who it was. I'm on Lodebrook's thing, but
So SP's actually going to stay out even though he's slowed way down. Don't know who that is trying to come to pit road. Almost overshot it. See who that was.
that's Mr. J.
Okay. Yep. He almost overshot it.
If I had to guess, Lodebrook will end up having to pit soon. I mean, he's out a little further than Clater.
I expect him in probably within the next 2 laps. I mean, unless he saved some fuel, but those tires have got to be cooking. If we saw how hard Dusty was running it,
And Lodebrook does okay saving. I won't say he's the best at it.
so I'm pretty
But
sure we're at 4 to go.
so this would be 3 to go right now for these guys. So it's either
Well,
pit this time or next, and then you can't the rest of the way.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Dusty's a lap down. Not positive on that.
He should be. So this should be
All right, so
3 to
Dusty's
go right here.
yeah, 4 to go right now. Dusty is a lap down, so 3 to go for the leaders for Lowbrook. I'm actually kind of digging that scheme, honestly. I like it.
Which one?
Lowbrook's.
Yeah, he did a
Going
really
for that
good
Staley.
job.
That's pretty good. And having Hurts, I mean, that blends in perfectly.
And they just went around Dusty. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So is he 2 laps down, or is this just 1 now?
No, Dusty is just 1. I think.
Okay, so this is this right here
will.
will be either you pit now or you don't pit the rest of the way. So it's either you got what you got.
And Lowbrook is not showing any remorse. Lowbrook said, "I'm gonna go out here and win the stage." His tire light Dusty's tire light just came on,
Again?
probably for the left sides.
Gotcha.
Lowbrook down low. I think Lowbrook's out.
Maybe. Yep, he can't make it. It is the last lap though, so he should be fine. Here's Clater.
Who's that? Give the
I think
stage.
Clater's gonna get him a stage win.
Clater coming off turn 4 for the final time. Stage winner.
That's DRCLAYTO. That's Dr. Clater.
Way to go, Clater. Clater, INF. Who's that in third? Is that SP? SP and Flash? What a stage, boys. What a stage. And Dusty came out and was able to finish 5th. SP got 2nd. It was SP 2nd, followed by Drake 3rd. Lowbroke came off 4th. Dusty 5th, LRS 6th. And INF is the first car lap down. So there are only 6 cars on lead lap. We're going to start stage 2 with 7 cars on the lead lap.
So who's the top 7 then?
Clater, SP, Drake, Lowbroke, Dusty, LRS, and INF. Flash will be the first car lap down to start stage 2.
And he's not getting the wave around or whatever, right?
Probably not.
Is he like? I guess what I'm asking is he a lucky dog or no?
No, INF was.
Okay, well, that sucks. That's why you take 2 tires, guys. I'm gonna fix my daughter a bottle. I'll be right back.
All right, here we go. Stage 2 underway, and we're gonna start it off with a good old UTLR. Crank it up. And the big one. That will be the first caution of the evening here at Darlington. You saw it all happen from INF's point of view. Deport got kind of a white line happy and sent him down on the white line, got him turned around, and he took everybody with him. Alright, so here come the leaders. So a lot of these guys are going to be getting their free pass. Or Flash will be free pass. Everybody else is going to be getting their wave around. Since it's just the start of stage 2, they're going to be able to get that wave around and take advantage of the opportunity. So Flash again with the free pass. Everybody else is going to get their wave around. The wave rounds will not be allowed to hit. And SP was leader at the time of the caution, so we'll see how everybody shakes out here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You ain't going to miss a beat though. We're going to be side by side here in UTLR.
Amigo, get your hands out of my ride. I won't tell you again.
You gonna take me? I'd like to see you try.
The sponsorship is not big enough for the 2 of us.
Hold on, partner. Load it, take tranquilo. There's no sponsorship to go around for all of us.
Oh, okay. Sorry I yelled at you, amigo.
It's okay.
All right, we're under caution here this evening.
Right.
SP was the leader.
Oh, well, I would have took the outside if I'm the race leader. Just simple fact that you want to be able to pinch the guy going into one and coming off two.
True.
Crazy. I think it's the first caution I've been a part of in a minute. I think every time I've been in here, we haven't had one.
Well, and it's going to be quite interesting because you got Lowbroke and Drake on that second row. Two guys that are usually mid-pack. Get ready for the restart here. SP has the choice of when you go in the restart zone coming out of turn 4 here. And they got to go restart zone. We're back underway here in Darlington.
SP had a good win last night at New Hampshire. Closest win in UTLR history.
Yeah, right alongside Flash. And I told the boys to put on a show tonight because we're going to have a wild finish in the trucks and a wild finish in the cups. So it just makes sense to capitalize it off.
Right? Got to.
Coming in 13 to go this time in stage number 2. SP out front. Lowbroke second. Dusty Stud in third. That is Dr. Clater in fourth. INF fifth. Drake in sixth. Dusty all over the back bumper of Lowbroke. He gets him into the wall. Pushed a little too much. Got him in the wall, and Dusty takes over the second spot. Now a battle for that third spot. Heating up between INF and Lowbroke. But INF got his hands full. On the outside is that Doctor.
Yeah, it's classic Darlington. Kind of push somebody up because there's not a lot of room.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is the classic.
Yeah, I hate that. Usually you need to be a little more patient than that, but maybe he just sees this as his opportunity.
I've been guilty of doing it myself, so I can't say much. Maybe not this early. Oh, there goes INF and Lowbroke making contact. Or 3 wide. 3 wide off of 2. And Lowbroke into the wall.
There goes Lowbroke. Oh, Lord.
By himself. I figured somebody's going to get the short end of the stick there. There were 3 wide coming off turn 2. And Lowbroke was hitting that glitch coming off turn 2.
Yeah, you got to be a little more patient here. It's a lot of give and take. A whole lot more give than take, sadly.
It is not.
But with this happening, that brings Flash close to this little second packer group of guys, and he's got his lap back.
He does, and INF hard in the wall. Turn 2 is the most treacherous turn on this track.
Coming off of it especially, so we'll see what happens
We
here.
got another one in the wall. SP in the wall.
SP? Oh.
SP in the wall.
Was there any extracurricular activities going on there?
I don't know. It looked like he was by himself too, and he just got loose. Coming off turn 2, or coming off turn 4, actually. So now, way out in front is the number 68 of Dusty Stud, followed by Dr. Clater second, Drake third, INF is still in fourth. Drake and INF make contact. Now Flash up the middle. Flash is going to take over third. INF up to fourth. Drake drops to sixth.
This is what I'm saying. Be patient. That's what Flash is doing. Everybody else hitting each other. He's just taking his time.
What a move, though, by Flash. Really heads up driving by him, I will say. That happened right in front of him. The C's split way, and he just went up the middle. Now 7 to go here in stage 2. INF trying to work on Flash now. INF gets into Flash. Flash is around now after contact with INF. That one was a little suspicious, I might have to add. I don't know if I think INF just got in there way too hard and got into the back of Flash. Flash wasn't expecting him to come in that hard, and unfortunately, it ruined Flash's chance at a top 10 this race, or for the stage. INF in the wall, though, and has allowed now Eddie Deport to come into third. A lot of action breaking out here in stage 2. Meanwhile, Dusty is out front on rails pretty much. He's out front with a large gap back to second place of Clater. Clater is by himself as well. And it's a battle between Deport and INF for that third position. We got one around. Drake is on the by himself on the backstretch.
Dusty should win this stage. It's just if his tires hold up.
And that's the thing, dude. I don't know. We're down to 4 to go, and there's a lot of guys that are spinning. There have been a few guys that have made contact with each other, allowing them to go around. But there's a lot of guys spinning out by themselves. So I don't know what tires look like. Dusty is loose, though. In 3 and 4, his car is getting a little loose.
I mean, from what you said, he pretty much runs through his tires like it's nothing, so.
Yeah.
There he is up in the wall.
I don't have any idea right now what his tires look like, but we're coming to 3 to go.
I mean, Clater's coming. I mean, the more Dusty runs his tires off, I think Clater has the ability to have a little more tire than him.
Well, we're at 2 to go now. Dusty sliding through 1 and 2.
Did I see him up in the wall a little bit again in 1 and 2?
Yes. And now Dusty's got lap traffic in front of him. That is low broke in his way. It is hard to get out of the way here, unless you just pull to the inside. But if you stick to the outside, you're screwed.
Well, he's also fighting to stay on the lead lap here, so
Yeah, exactly.
he's not going to move.
He's going to take it.
Dusty put him in the wall. Oh my God.
On Dusty's end, he never touched him. I'm watching his stream. He didn't even get near him.
Okay, well, just from my
moved up.
vantage point, sorry. From my vantage point, it just looks like he just kind of gave him no room there.
We'll come to the line. Stage winner for stage 2. The tires last. And Dusty is going to pick up the stage 2 win.
Good stage win, Dusty.
That was a chaotic stage 2. No doubt.
Clater with the most points so far.
INF in 3rd, Deport in 4th. Ham Wallet scored a top 5 in that stage. The rest of the top 10 follows by SP in 6th, Luke in 7th. That is going to be Flash in 8th, Denny 9th, and here comes Mr. J in 10th. There are 11 cars on the lead lap out of the 13 car field. Well, Ducky, we're coming into the final stage here. Stage 1 was a little iffy. We saw pit stops happen a lot earlier than we thought. We see how the tires are being used. We see stage 2 is chaotic with people getting into each other because they're loose, people spinning out on their own. What can we expect here?
Save, save, save.
Who can save the most? We're back underway. Stage 3. We got 27 to go in this race.
That's at least
2 stops, maybe.
Yeah, that's at least 2 from what
If you're
seeing
super
here.
aggressive, you might have to do 3, but I don't think so. I think it'd be more 2.
Well, you said Dusty basically had like what 15, 16 laps of gas.
Yeah, but he's burning his tires quicker than that.
16. That's what that's 32. So if you can at least go through the first pit stop without having like being able to save it all the way through, you're fine. Plus some, so save a little, get through that first stop, make it clean, and just run her.
So you think 4 tires for the
Oh,
first
yeah.
stop?
Well, you should only have to pit once if you can save it all the way, right? Because
Well.
16 laps plus 16 laps, that's 32. Even if you can only do 14 and 14, that's 28.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close. I think we see some drivers do 2 stops. Most will probably do 1. But 24 laps to go. Wish I could see how many laps are in his tank. I cannot right now. Clater and INF
Well,
doing
just
battle.
gauging. I think we ran like 3 laps. INF pitted. Right, so that would have put him at 13. That's what Dusty Stud was at. So
It's about 13 to 14. So I mean, like I said, you're right on the fuel, roughly on a rough number.
I mean, having to pit less than the other guy is how you win. So, I mean, I'd save, pit the 1 time, take all 4, and just be good for the rest of the race.
And INF was just doing battle. We missed it somewhere, but he was just doing battle with Clater for the 2nd spot. And now he's back to, let's see, 6th place right now, battling with SP and Flash.
Yeah, he kind of came up and hit the wall a little bit off the exit of 4. That's kind of what propelled him to the back there. I just, off what I know and how these guys drive, I think Clater probably win this race. Not counting Dusty out, I just know that Clater will save. I haven't seen Dusty save anything. At all.
He's been very aggressive. But I'm just saying,
And-
okay, look who's in 3rd. That's the 38
Oh, I
of
know.
Deport. Deport's continuing for Rookie of the Year. He's been doing very well here in the Xfinity Series.
Alex, I want you to know I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, okay?
Oh, God.
Deport's like your Dallas Cowboys. He's going to choke. You know
I'll be
it's coming.
sure.
He's just going to choke.
I'll be sure to clip this one later on and send that to him.
That's fine. Go right ahead. He knows I think he'll choke. Have you seen Deport put a full race together yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. It takes him a while in a league before he can figure it all out. He's going to end up choking. I'm really hoping Flash is saving here because just based off what he's doing, he can always usually run with me pretty well. And I hope he's just kind of holding back a little bit knowing he has to.
And Clater and Deport now trying to duke it out. Deport thought about going side by side into 1, knowing that's not going to work.
Need to just be patient, be calm, save. Do what you gotta do. Put yourself in the best position. Andy, crazy baby, you know that? She's teaching really
Clater's there.
hard, and she's
Clater's
just
going under.
putting everything.
And Deport's going to follow him.
Oh my God!
3
is that
wide for the lead.
There's Deport doing Deport things. Oh my God!
3 wide here.
I feel bad because like I've taught that young man everything he's needed to know, and there he is.
Dusty's
just
in the wall,
put
and
Dusty
Deport's
right in the wall. That's going to be a caution. At Deport. Well, Cowboys. No, I'm just kidding. I told you that he was going to choke. What'd he do?
Well, he tried.
He tried to kamikaze himself.
Second caution of the night here. And Deport involved in both incidents. And actually, coincidence or not, he was the one that went around the first time and collected the field. And here he is in the second caution, going around and collecting the field. So now Deport on the cutting edge tonight.
He's something edge. I'll tell you that. Racing like B edge.
Lowbrook getting his lap back. Again, second caution of the night, and it is for the same driver involved, and the same driver who started was the cause of state or the first caution. So we'll take this time and we'll do another commercial break. We'll be right back from UTLR Live. You ain't gonna miss a beat.
This is it. This is one of the big shows. We're ready to race. Green flags in the air. The Craftsman Truck Series. Here we go. For the lead. Oh, wow. Can't believe it. It's coming alive.
It's going to get exciting.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is set to go.
Oh, the seventh around.
Side by side into the wall hole.
Hell yeah, guys. That's awesome.
Welcome to NASCAR Cup Series Racing.
3 wide for the lead.
One car round. He's upside down. Oh!
Coming to the checker.
From the streets of Chicago.
Proud of you, boys.
All right, welcome back. See the choose cone taking place. Dusty, the leader, taking the inside. Clater to the outside. At 14 to go, we're going to restart this race with 13 laps remaining.
Man. This should just be a sprint to the end. Should be. Should be. I hope everybody is saving right now. Save those tires. Save that gas. Let's see
Tires
it.
have been the death of people tonight.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you to everybody in the chats or watching the race tonight. We hope y'all are enjoying this presentation of the UTLR Xfinity Series presented by the Xbox One eSports Racing community. We're going to restart here with 13 laps to go in the Southern Jewel 100. The winner of this race comes out winning a 124 scale diecast. Because we're ready to go back green here from Darlington.
Alright, so this will be coming to 13 to go right here. Correct?
Yes. And we're back on the green. Dusty
Flash
with a
really
good
wants
launch.
this, I'll tell you that. He wants this race so bad. He loves this place just as much as I do. So we'll see what
Clater held back on the
transpires.
restarts.
I think he just got beat off the restart. I don't think he held back. When you're not the leader and you take the outside here, it's hard to do anything.
Well, guys have figured it out. Get single file quickly because nothing comes good from double 2Y racing here.
Yeah. Might have a caution or two. Ain't that right, Deport? Oh, wait.
Where is our good? Oh, look, there is Deport way back there. Now battling Ham Wallet for the 2, 4, 6, 7th spot. And that car, my friends, is tore to crap. If this was iRacing, his car would be he would be DNF'd. That's one thing I'm ready for this new game coming out, hopefully in 2025 at some point. Is I wonder if we're going to have the option, or if they're going to give us just like it is in real life. If you wreck your car enough, you're done. It's a DNF. There is no repairing it. You can have those like 2 fast repairs, or you just simply are stuck in the pits for 2 hours or however long the race is.
Well, for purposes of the leagues, I hope it does become that, because just having as many tries as you want is just crazy to me.
It is having those. I mean, granted, it has helped me a few times to be better and get a second life, but
Wow.
this is real life. I mean, I want the real life
got
racing.
in the Flash there a little bit. That really hurt Flash.
I think if we get that, it's going to really help out these drivers get a good sense of what racing is truly like. You get enough damage, you can't compete for the win, and you're done. Your
But you
night
don't
is
have
over.
as many wrecks.
Yeah, you're going to learn quick. So,
Slater is reeling in Dusty.
we're at 8 to go now. Players for sure caught some pace. And INF is also there, right there with Clater.
If he can get a sniff of his draft on the backstretch, he'll catch him real quick.
And INF has been in the wall a few times tonight, so don't look now, but Luke is right there behind him. Well, I say that, and LRS goes in the wall. So, never mind.
Oh my gosh, Clater's running a beautiful line.
He is. INF is getting to the back bumper, though.
I'm gonna be honest, my strategy when I get out in front of everybody at Darlington is just kind of slow it down a little. Make them make the mistake trying to pass me.
Down to 5 to go now. And Dusty's in the wall.
And here comes Clater.
Coming up now, 4 to go. Clater's there. But like you were saying, the pass. You can get there all you want. But passing is a whole new story.
Right? No,
Especially
it's
4 to go.
sure. If he's smart, he'll set him up going into 3. That's probably the...
Clater's in the wall, just a hair. We're getting ready for a good show, I think. We're down to 3 to go here. We got the top 3 neck and neck. I think Clater brushed the wall off of 4.
Yeah, I was seeing that. He kind of got in there a little too hard.
Dusty's...
Oh,
Whoa, Dusty's
Dusty
done.
just choked.
2 to go this time for our leaders of now Clater and INF. And now LRS is in 3rd. Here comes INF. 2 to go this time. INF is under Clater. And here comes Mr. Second. He is up to 3rd. 3-car battle. Players look good all night long. He's got to do it
He's gotta hold
one
him
last
down.
time. We're going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go.
You got to get him in 3 because I don't think you can get anybody in 1 and 2 when you're evenly matched. He's got to set him up for turn 3.
INF brushes the wall.
You know he's going to send it in here, right? Like he has to. And Clater's going to defend. Here comes INF, a little nudge.
Off of turn 4 for the final time. It is the Doctor winning here in Darlington.
Good run, Clater. It was a great run. My daughter's 2 picks finished 1-2.
What a run, though. To complete a week like that, I mean, it wasn't close like the trucks and the cup was, but that is just about as good as you're going to get on being a single file like it was. And that was a good, hard battle.
It was a very good run. Yeah, tell him. Say
So-
I'm the best picker.
Clater wins it, INF finishes 2nd, and LRS finishes 3rd, SP 4th, Flash 5th, Deport 6th, Ham Wallet 7th, Mr. J 8th, Drake 9th, and R. Denny 10th for tonight. So we'll be right back. We're going to go grab our top 3 drivers, and we'll be right back for post-race interviews. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the UTR Live from Xfinity Series at Darlington. Alright, guys, welcome on back to the post-race interviews after a very hard charging race for a lot of these guys. I've caught up with our third place finisher, LRS, down here on pit road. LRS, what is up, my man?
Well, what's up, Alex? How are you doing?
Not too bad. It's been a wild one for you tonight. You were kind of a hard charger right there at the end.
Oh yeah, I sucked in the beginning part of the races, and then literally on the last pit stop, I put in a setup, and it worked so good. I don't even know how I was that fast at the end. I hate Darlington, but honestly, at the end of it, shouldn't be here anyway. It should be Dusty. Sucks that happened to him. He has such bad luck. He should have won multiple races this year, 3 or 4 of them. And I've come out on the good side of it almost every single time, but you know.
Yeah, it's been rough for him, and I mean even me and Ducky and a few others. I mean we're all we all hate it for him. He's got so much potential and he's done so well and just come up short right there at the end. But uh, you said, like I said, it was a bad race for you the first two stages. You're mid pack, not really able to crack the top three. Really, it was kind of hard for you to touch the top three until, like I said, that final pit stop. Uh, what did you have to do, or how's the car acting going into that final pit stop, and what did you do to correct that car to make it into a position where if something like that did happen, you were able to capitalize like you did?
Yeah, before the final pit stop, the car was it was loose entering and then really tight in the middle of the corner, which I didn't like. I wanted to be tight entering and then be able to diamond the corner, so be loose on exit. And the car was not doing that. It was loose entering, tight middle, loose exit, so I couldn't turn the car, get on the gas. And when I put the adjustment in, all I did was change the wedge. I went down a lot on wedge because you want a looser car for a shorter run. It's faster, and it obviously worked wonders. I don't know how that happened.
But you managed to get it done, and you made it count right there at the end when it mattered most.
Oh yeah, I just also just want to say congratulations to Clater. He's been here a while, trying really hard. He deserved the win. He was up there, so was INF battling with Dusty, and Deport should have been up there too. But then our Denny mood in the voice chat and killed everybody. So, but yeah,
Well,
congratulations
So
Clater
funny.
and INF.
Thank you.
Nice finish for you guys.
well, congrats, LRS, on that third place finish. Going into I don't even know where we're at next week. Charlotte for the truck or for Xfinity, I think. So, how you favor at Charlotte?
Yeah, I like it. It's a really banked mile and a half track. I think that there are two lanes that'll work. It's going to be hard to make that middle lane work with people running the bottom, hitting the apron. But I like it. I think it's going to be competitive. I think maybe we have a draft package there, so it could be fun.
Well, we shall see. So, go celebrate the third place finish, and congrats to you, man.
Yeah, thank you, Ducky, and congratulations to everybody else up here.
All right, and talking it out here on pit road with his teammates. Oh wait, he doesn't have any. INF right here. So INF, you were kind of a top three car all night long. You shuffled back to about mid pack a few times. Had a couple of issues. You had that run in with Flash, middle of stage two. What happened there?
Yeah, it's just plain simple. I wasn't expecting him to check up, tapped him a bit, and unfortunately just couldn't catch the car in time and sent him around. The car's like right on the edge of the banking, around that white line, and so it probably just unsettled his car a bit, and so that's just one of those racing incidents. It's just a bummer, but I take responsibility for that. I felt bad about having that happen to him.
Yeah, it was. It looked to us like just a lot of hard racing, and that was one of the hardest things for yourself and for a lot of guys tonight is working that bottom lane, but not being on the banking edge because once you hit that white line, we all know these cars are loose. Being times three, you knew that you had to stay off of that counterpart because of the fact of your car will go around just automatically with how hard you're running those right side tires and how his track will wear out those tires. Um, so how did you manage throughout the night with this times three package to allow for saving those right sides if you could?
Yeah, I think in the first stage I pitted early, and that was mostly due to the fact that I couldn't make it on fuel. But as the run was going on, I started to notice firsthand how the tires were degrading. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm taking this knowledge going into stage two. Got bailed out a bit by the caution, so I got to save a little bit and get some new rubber. But even then, it was just crazy. Trying or the tire wear rate. Like at the end of that stage, even having like four tires to the good, like four laps to the good when on a fuel run, they were like coming down to 2%, or they were gonna blow on like way earlier than what they should have. And then going into stage three, early on, I was just like, you know what, try and save the tires, try like as best as I could. Obviously, I'm not that good at saving stuff, but it was able to manage a bit of wear left to try and contend for the race.
Well, hey, you did an awesome job of conserving that tire wear. Unfortunately, some of your competitors did not. Uh, so you were able to capitalize, and that's all that matters when it comes down to these type of races. Uh, Going into Charlotte next week, are we going to be able to see you, or you going to be making an appearance next couple of weeks?
I think definitely not Charlotte. I hate Charlotte. That place sucks. I don't think I'll be bringing the 66 out for that. But in the coming weeks, we'll hope to see you'll be seeing that 66 more frequently, at least in starting like in the next like 3 weeks or so, maybe next 2 weeks. You'll be seeing the 66 on track, hopefully full time for the rest of the season. But at least for the 66 machine up until then, um, just trying to find tracks that best suit us.
Hey, just pulling a Jimmy Johnson. I like it. But now, for real though, congrats on a second place finish. You did awesome tonight, able to capitalize when the time mattered most. So, way to go on that.
Absolutely. Thank you to the broadcasters. You guys are awesome. Thank you to the competitors for racing, and shout out to my boy Cabo 06 for the paint scheme.
Yeah, it looked really nice. I'll give you credit on that one.
A lot of people would disagree with you.
I liked it. I liked it.
It was the best highlighter on the track.
It's Pit Vipers, baby.
Well, with that, we're going to send it down to Gatorade Victory Lane for our winner here this evening, where Ducky has caught up with our winner of Clater.
Yeah, man of the match, driver of the race, Clater. Win stage 1, second stage 2, win the race. Seems like you knew how to save a little more than everybody else did. Looks like everybody else kind of burned their stuff up in the first stage, and you just kind of knew to back off. How'd the car feel tonight?
Dude, the car felt great. Probably the best Darlington car I've had in years. With 3X being at Darlington, I thought it was going to be, awful. But somehow I managed to save gas in that first stage. I was probably like a lap to the good there. And then every single pit stop after that, the tires felt fine in the long run. Everybody was pitting for tires, and I probably had 12% of my tires left. So I was doing pretty good saving there. And then the car felt really steady all race long. Dusty was definitely quicker, like lap time wise. And it was very unfortunate. He did hit that glitch spot off of turn 2. Kind of ruined his race, which it did ruin his race. But, someone has to benefit from it. And I'll take that win every day of the week.
Hey, wins are wins. They can't take them from you. Once you get them, you get them. Can't take it away. I knew you would be very tough to battle with here, just based off how me and you run each other every time we're here. And it comes to saving a little, trying to get to the end for sure. I knew you'd be one to watch. My daughter, like I said, took you again 2 races in a row. We're going to have to figure out what her obsession with you is. But
She's got a good eye for the talent.
Right, she likes your cars, I think. But no, it was a really good race by you. Enjoy the win, soak it up. Never know when the next one comes, so just enjoy.
Appreciate it. Thank you all for broadcasting as well.
Definitely.
All right, and that pretty much wraps it up here from Darlington Raceway. The Lady in Black, where Clater with the Dale Earnhardt throwback tamed the Lady in Black tonight. So we appreciate everybody's support, everybody on the track doing a phenomenal job here this evening. Thank you to Ducky for being up here in the booth with me every single time. Thank you and shout out to all the drivers for participating in tonight's event. Congrats on the winner of Dr. Clater once again, and the top 3 finishers with Clater, INF, and LRS. This has been a UTLR production event sponsored by the Xbox One esports racing community, and this wraps up our racing for the week. But don't go anywhere. Tune in tomorrow night for the UTLR podcast right here on Twitch, and then afterwards you can find us on Spotify at UTLR podcast. So you'll see myself, LRS, SP, and HD all up in the booth with a special guest that you don't want to miss. So we appreciate everybody doing their part and enjoying this week. It's been a wild one. It's been historic, and we ended off at the historic track. So thank y'all once again, and we'll see y'all next week for more racing action here from UTLR.